Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another deck profile on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duelings. And anyway, as you can see, wait, wrong deck. If you guys ain't seen this deck, check out last episode on the deck profile. Hopefully it was last last deck profile. It was Discord deck. If you guys want to check it out, and my explanation of each card. I didn't really explain every card, but I explained why in certain choices I picked this card and that card. But yeah, if you guys want to check out that deck profile, then subscribe, you scallywags, because I didn't upload the God deck before this one. This is actually my first deck profile. The God one will be the next deck profile. So subscribe, put that bell on, you know, that bell there, the bell in my hand. I might edit it, I might not, so I might be holding something empty. But anyway, just subscribe, pull the bell on, and then you'll get the God deck soon as I edit it and upload it. Back to the other guy. And don't ask why I'm wearing a Pikachu onesie. I'm a 30-year-old man, and I'm going through a midlife crisis. My Buster No Play deck. You're probably thinking, why is it called Buster No Play? Basically, it stops the other player from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And the most hated decks in the world are the people that, you know, the people that don't let you play Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is a deck that don't let you play Yu-Gi-Oh! So it's very, very extremely a hard deck to get past. It's a hard deck to defeat. I think I've only had like I've played a lot of this now. I've played a lot of the Buster Blader deck, but I've only had 2 full matches. Everything's been rage quit. Rage quit. This is a deck that'll make you rage quit. So let me go first, one by one, each card, what I have in the deck, then I'll explain my choices later on. So, 1 effect Veiler. 3 Buster Whelp of Destruction. 3 Dragon Buster Destruction. 3 did I say 3? Freaking bloody hell, I'm an idiot. 1 Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. 3 Sage with Eyes of Blue. You're probably thinking this ain't a Blue Eyes deck, but I'll explain again later. 3 Tenyi Spirits. 3 Maxis, because Maxi is Maxi. 3 Ash Blossoms to go against those Maxis. 1 normal Buster Blader, because OG Buster Blader is OG Buster Blader. You have to put some respect on his name. Without him, this deck would not exist. So put 1 in. You don't need to, but I say if you don't put it in, then you're not a Buster Blader fan. 3 of Buster Blader Destruction. I think that's it. Sword. Yeah. Why are they all called Destruction Sword? 1 Terraforming. 1 Lightning Storm for if you do go second. You want to go first most of the time with this deck. You definitely want to go first. Pot of Prosperity. I'll explain why that pot instead of the others. Mausoleum of the White. Destruction Swordsman Fusion. 1 Destruction Sword Flash. 3 Destruction Sword Memories. 3 Prologue of Destruction Swordsman. And 3 Trap Tricks. Extra deck, 3 Buster Blader the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman. I don't know, I think they should just get rid of the Swordsman bit. I know he's bloody, you can see him with a sword, you don't need to call him the Swordsman. It's a long name. But anyway, 3 of them. 1 TG Wonder Magician, 3 Buster Dragons, 1 Link Rebo, 1 Kriston I like the other name, man. Halicafarax. Bloody, I don't know why they don't pick the OCG name. But anyway, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 3 Protector Whelp of Destruction, 1 Celine, and 1 Access Code Talker. Let's go one by one. Effect Veiler, again, is a great card. Sage, when you do the Sage's effect, you would always want to get probably Effect Veiler in your hand to protect yourself. Sage is really good. Sage goes really good with the Mausoleum. So Yeah, Sage. So I got one effect failure, 3 Buster Whelps. This card you'll always want to see in your starter hand. He is the searcher. He gets you what you need to get, which is your trap card. 1 Dragon Buster Destruction. His effect, the reason why I got him, when he's equipped to the the fusion card, he locks out people from the extra deck. He locks out the extra deck basically, yeah. You can't special summon from the extra deck at all with him equipped. So that's a part of the lock. I'll explain the full lock when I get to the actual fusion card and thingy. But yeah, Sage with Eyes of Blue, such a good card with other tuners. It enables so many players with Museum of White. But yeah, Sage of Blue, that's why I play 3 damn tangs. Tenyi Spirit is a card that extender. It's not, well, it's a starter card. It's not an extender because extender is after the starter card. It's really a starter card because I forgot all the cards. I only remember this and Cyber Dragon. In Cyber Dragon, it wants the opponent to have monsters, so that's why I went with Tenyi. And obviously you want to go first with this deck. You can special summon this straight away. First card to special summon, then you summon your Whelp or whatever. Then you go into your Link plays. You can either go Hyper Fiber X or go straight for the Protector Whelp. But 10 years needed because obviously you need that extra card. There's other ways to get that extra card, but if you need more, of these kind of extending starter play kind of cards. So that's why I went with 3 10s, 3 maxis, because maxi is maxi, and you want to see your whelps, you want to see certain cards in your hand. You just want to get the cards in your hand. You want to get your combo pieces. Ash Blossom to counteract their maxi or their search card. You don't want them to pop off. You don't want them. You want to set up. If you're going second, you want to still make sure you set up your board, and if they got stuff to prevent it, you want to prevent them from making their board as powerful as possible. So as again, Ash Blossom is Ash Blossom. Everyone knows what Ash Blossom is now. Even for you new players that have gone into this game thinking, what the hell is Ash Blossom? You've been touched by Ash Blossom so many times. Not in that way, but you've been touched by Ash Blossom so many times. Again, it's needed. Buster Blader, you need the Buster Blader names. You need the names for the fusion. That's why they're there. That's why I've got 4, so I can make the 3. I've always gone through 2 at least. You can dumb down the fusions, but I'll explain that when I get to it. 1 Terraform because it's terraforming to get the Museum, and you can only have 1. The Lightning Storm is just in case you go. I know it's a dead draw when you don't need it. I might replace that. I might replace it with anything else, destruction wise, maybe, I don't know, Regeki, Harpy Servidasa. But the reason why I like Lightning Storm is because it does both. So if you're in a situation where he's got so many monsters that you need to clear, again, there are so many monsters that you need to clear, works against Buster Blader, but I'll explain that later. But yeah, Lightning Storm just to clear problematic back row or monsters. Pot of Prosperity, the reason why I went with this pot is because you don't want to use the other pot. You know the pot that randomly takes out your extra deck? You don't want to use that because there's been points, I have put that pot in, and there's been points where I've cleared my bloody Buster Blader, and that just ends the deck. Or I cleared my Buster Dragon. That just ends the deck there and then. You're just like, you're not doing nothing except beating down with Buster Blader, which you can. I have one with just Buster Blader, but you don't want to do that. Museum again works with Sage. It's basically another normal summon, so you can normal summon. During your main phase, you can normal summon another level 1. Normal summon 1 level 1 light tuner in addition to your normal summon. So that goes with all the tuners there, including Infect Veiler. Destruction Swords Fusion. That gets me an extra Buster Blader if needed. There is an effect from Protector Whelp where if a monster hasn't declared an attack, inflict battle damage to your opponent of their attack. And Buster Blader, the problem with Buster Blader, it can't attack directly. So you can still get that attack off technically by using Whelp's effect And that helped me one time when I made 2 of the fusions and I've cleared the board already. He didn't have that much monsters, but I cleared the board with the other buster, and I didn't get the attack with the other buster. But then I used Whelp's effect. I never even knew about Whelp's effect, to be fair. The inflict damage one, I never knew about it until I got to it. Till I got to that point, and I was like, wait, what's this? And then I'd finished the guy off because he only had 2,000 life points, and that finished him off. And I was like, oh, nice. Destruction sword flash is really good. Again, the only reason I play one of it because it goes against the Buster Blader, because the Buster Blader is a person, by the way, but it can't attack directly. So destroying, banishing all opponent's monsters really goes against the Buster Blader, kind of, because obviously it can't attack directly. The Destruction Sword's memory, it goes again with Buster Blader. It summons a Buster Blader, which is needed. This gets that to the graveyard. This special summons So this gets a Buster Dragon. Yeah, that gets the Buster Dragon. The swords gets the Buster Blader. This combination is needed. If you've got this on the field, yeah, this will activate that because it will send it to the graveyard. And then you can activate it simultaneously. This is what, oh yeah, by the way, with this deck, I need to warn you guys, with the activation thing, do not have it on auto, have it on. So it will activate during their draw phase. You need to activate it during their draw phase. It's much more powerful because they can't really do nothing. They can't really combo off or whatever. You don't need to react to their play. You can react to them drawing a card. Then you just go off. You go off. Trap tricks is to get to this dude. You need to really get to this destruction, because this one will get to that one, and then they both summon these 2. Let me explain these 2 now. So this mother trucker here changes all dragon types to defense mode. They cannot activate their effects. You're probably thinking, oh, that will only work against dragons. But let me tell you something else. Buster Dragon turns all your opponent's monsters to dragons. So with him, combined with him, and then, oh yeah, what he does, what Buster Blader does as well, is you can target one Buster Blader and equip one of the Buster Dragon. You can equip him. So when you equip this guy to Buster Blader, the extra deck is locked out, yeah? Here it is. The extra deck is locked out. All cards become dragons, so his effect makes all of the opponent's monsters. They don't have to be dragon initially. They don't have to be a dragon initially, because this guy turns them all to dragons anyway. So when they got turned to dragons, they go in defense mode. You can't move. You can't do no effects. They're dead out. That's why I get so many rage quits. But there's another thing. The Destruction Sword will kill off your Buster Blader. Not on their turn when you make it. You're gonna always make their Buster Blader on their turn, on their draw phase. Try to do it on their draw phase. When you do it on their draw phase, then at the end of your turn, they die. But usually you can make another one straight away, or you can just combo off again. Probably go to Celine, then the access code, and finish it off. Celine is a free link. Get another monster on the field, you got access code. Access code is always a killer. Link Karibo is just for the one-offs, just in case you go and then it prevents, from dying and stuff like that. Crystal Hyperfire Racks get you into TG Wonder Magician, which is really good. TG Wonder Magician I like. I might add another synchro in there. Take out maybe another Buster Dragon or something like that. I don't know. Or take out the Nightmare. Again, I don't really use the Nightmares, but I have them in here just in case. Whelp is needed 100%. It basically sends I think it's Buster Blade. Yeah, special summons a Buster Blader from the graveyard, and it can send a Destruction Sword to the graveyard, which is any of these, including him. It sets you off, and it does that inflicting thing, which I found out on one of my battles, which is really good when you have 2 Buster Bladers. Or your Buster Blader didn't attack that turn, so you can still damage them with their Buster Blader's attack. And obviously Celine, I told you about Celine and access code, they needed together 100%. So that was the deck profile. Hope you guys did enjoy that. If you did enjoy that, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I'm trying to make it as short as possible. If there is ways, if you don't want me to explain it, let me know down below. If you know, if I'm just trying to explain it to people that are new to Yu-Gi-Oh! Or new to the deck at least. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy that. If you did enjoy that, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Check out my other videos, check out my other channels as well. Comment down below, it really helps me in the algorithm, it helps me push out my video. I'll see you guys next time, bye.